is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Craig.
I am here to supervise this clown
My
car.
parents would fight all the time. They'd rage at each other and at me. I called it prize fighting because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody. We're best friends.
Friends! We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts off me!
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Fix your neck!
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front. I run a side hustle, as you're well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in death row?
The chapel. I'm looking to repent. I hear they got a good confession booth there.
You really want to confess your sins, kid? Stick with therapy. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash, but don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me, that's an alley you don't want to go down.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end, and I'll get you that death row access code.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe, and I'll have my way into death row. With a little luck, Otis Flanagan left something there.
Could he have unfinished business with Falcone or the Rats? I asked Commissioner Gordon this morning.
Any rumors are exactly that. Rumors. I thought you reported the facts, Ms. Vale.
We addressed the public's concerns, Commissioner, and they're very concerned about this Day of Wrath mentioned in the Rat King's broadcasts.
Look, as far as we can tell, the so-called Day of Wrath is pure fiction. Just something this Rat King uses to stir people up so they'll commit crimes for him.
Those who've heard the recordings tell us the Rat King is very specific. He says it takes place in 4 days.
Apparently, I wasn't direct enough last time, so let me be absolutely clear. The Day of Wrath is both.
But actions speak louder than words. And while it's a peaceful morning here in Gotham, the GCPD is quietly preparing for the possibility of more violence after nightfall. We'll be right back after this message from Ace Chemicals, creating surprises since 1940.
Time to find Bird. I'll check the gym.
Got something for Bird? He's inside.
Who the hell are you?
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here. That feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peña Duro prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Break him.
Gonna bounce your head off the floor! Never struck a match before! Face meet fist!
Where's the money?
To hell with you.
Money. Now.
It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie. Job's done. I'll bring this back to Joe.
What happened to Bird?
Got your money.
And your blood someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from the violence.
Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
But Dr. Quinzel said, we have a connection, Donnegan. He spoke to me last night.
No, he didn't. He's a ventriloquist dummy, you moron! He talks when I make him talk! I don't know what kind of drugs Dr. Crane's giving you, but you either need a whole lot less or a hell of a lot more! Woody is not your toy, Arnold. You don't bring him to group therapy like it's show and tell. I made him! He's mine! Don't touch him!
He spoke to me last night while you were asleep. It wasn't the first time.
Woody doesn't just speak on his own, you idiot! I get it. Sometimes he seems like he's alive. But it's your imagination! Now, you lay your hands on him one more time, and you're gonna regret it. Don't you ever take Woody
I'm still not sure Otis Flanagan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit death row before Tiger cleans the crime scene.
Close and lock all cell doors on block B.
Batcave awaits, then the crime scene in death row.
You can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us.
3 of us.
Right, the 3 of us. Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, Donnegan! I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Army boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want.
What do you want?
Hurry!
Here we go.
Sequence initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Welcome, Batman.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir. I hope you're resting between your daily prison calls and your nighttime daring-do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flanagan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his footprints will be enough. The crime scene in Death Row's Chapel is our best lead.
Inmates and our esteemed guests. Order died last night. Falcone's fall proves one thing. Blackness is Blackgate is free. The spirit of prison is strong. We are vigilant. Security is increased. Tiger! If you run into rats, safety is over. If you run into bats, good luck. They're sabotaging our systems. If you see a rat out of his cell, send him back by way of the infirmary.
Eyes peeled. Bats out there.
Listen up! Some prisoners are missing from their cells. Be assured, inmates, that escape attempts will only ensure a much longer stay. Get back to your cell, or be marked for treatment. And make no mistake,
out. Call it out.
Treatment
Don't
is
hesitate.
not a good thing. Remember, Tiger, these rats must pay for what they've done to society. And if the wimpy courts and slimy lawyers won't do it,
Double up! He can't take us both!
will.
See if our training pays off. I think we're good. Back to it.
Death Row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in the Death Row Chapel. The chapel is in Death Row. I need to investigate.
Bring him to me! Bring him to me! Don't blow your arms off.
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
He ain't taking attendance, and the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
That why we got so many guys here tonight?
Hard to say. A lot of reasons flying around. I heard he's finally hunting down Flanagan and the missing rats.
Heard he wants the chapel cleaned up ASAP after the Falcone attack.
I don't buy either.
You running away? That knows what's good for it. I promise this will hurt!